I am making this video in a brief window of time because, first of all, to all of my shout outs to all of my unemployed. What's a word for people who are unemployed? The unemployed. Shout outs to the unemployed who are stressing and worrying about the future. Who feel like absolute trash. Who feel like losers. Who can't get anything done. Shout outs to you. We gotta keep it pushing. We gotta stay committed to life. Shout outs to the people like me. Oh shit. What the? Who are awesome. Why did that happen? How did this? Shout outs to the people who are awesome, but sometimes it feels like no one thinks so. Sure, they might say it once you bait them into it. And then shout outs to the people who have to believe it for themselves. How can that be? That, I don't know. Am I awesome? I don't know. I've been told I'm awesome. I don't feel awesome. I feel like a loser. And being unemployed doesn't help with that feeling. So shout outs to all my peoples who are unemployed that want to feel good but can't turn to drugs because they know better. This is the weird chord on that. Yeah, it has to be. Yeah, it has to be that chord change otherwise. Because it couldn't. I mean, it could, right? But one thing we don't want to do is we don't want to keep that. I mean, I guess some people can make it work. I'm not that good. And shout outs to all of my unemployed folk out there who are making do and who are leaning on the people who they're in a complicated relationship with. Shout outs to all my people who are on the verge of having a panic attack. Don't forget to breathe. Shout outs to all my people who only know suffering. Today, as I was on my way to the gym, because I'm still going to the gym, or as I'm not sure how long I'll still be able to, because it does require resources. Well, yeah. Yeah, I know. I mean, I am looking forward to the day where I don't feel like I'm drowning all the time. Oh shit, that was terrible. Kind of indicative of how I'm feeling. This is my finger placement. Yeah. Shout outs to one day feeling like I'm not drowning. I'm not drowning. I am not. I have food in my belly. It's not delicious food. It's not the same. It's the same food that I've had. I'm on that top ramen diet. I'm not old. I'm 30. That's still young. And in terms of building a future and a life, easier said than done. Ah. Ah. Yeah. That's the chord I'd be trying to get. Oh no, hold up, that's still wrong. There it is. I mean, not wrong. There's something there. I'm cooking with something there. Man, I am like I am hitting a wall in terms of like it's hard. Like I wanna like I wish my therapist could just like pop my brain open, rewire whatever needs to be rewired, sew it up and then go. And it sucks that I got fired from DoorDash because now I don't have an income coming in to afford her. And even if I could afford her, she's unavailable. So, yeah, I'm dealing with a lot. I'm just being silly with the chords now. I have been in a shell, stuck, and I don't think I've gotten out. Oops. That's that stupid chord. As much as I've been, as much as I've grown, I don't think I've gotten out of that shell. I don't think I've brought down those walls. I played with a ska band when I was in college. And when I was going in there, I wasn't aware of just how awesome I was. I got kicked out of that band too. If I'm not quitting something, I'm getting kicked out of something, man. this is, I think, a big chunk of being 30. I think a lot of what I'm feeling, the panic, that's why I say shout outs to all my people who are in their 30s going through this quarter life crisis, because it's a real thing and it doesn't feel good. I know personally all I want to do is just go back to when I was being a kid, go back to when I was a kid. Obviously, time, like, that's what I feel, right? And then I try to check myself a bit because time moves on. And if you try to hold on, if you try to keep, like like time is undefeated, so it's gonna move on one way or another. I just I very much wish that I didn't hate the feeling of like what I think my life is gonna be. I really wanna, I think it would be a good idea for me to look back at some of my videos from like 2 or 3 years ago, just to see kind of how much I have grown, because I know I have grown, but it's hard to feel it. I should mention that since I am currently unemployed, I've been trying to find ways to reinforce my routine, and one of those ways has been, well, I tell myself that it's important to be with people. Like, I need to be social in public. Even if I'm not technically being social, like when I'm at the gym, I don't talk to anybody. One thing that I've also done is I've started to incorporate for the past 2 days since I fucking don't have a job, is going to the park and reading. Because I used to read in between deliveries. And since I got fired, I can't do that anymore. So I still want to supplement that reading, but instead of reading at home by myself where it can get really depressing and dark, I go to the park and I hear all those kids' voices and I get to see different faces, and it reminds me that I'm not alone. It reminds me that there are other people on this planet, and it reminds me that life is fucking hard and so many of us feel that way. And it sucks. It fucking sucks.